What is going on, guys? Welcome into the stream. I hope you are all doing well today. Dude, we've got so many people in here. Nice and early. It is good to see so many faces. Who we got? Up the top. I can't even scroll all the way. It's hidden by the pinned message. I think it says... What's his name? I can't even read his name. That's so unfair. I'm clicking onto his channel. I love Fish Shoal. Fish lol. That's a name and a half, tell you that much. Blind Fury, what's good, man? T Burton, DMC Sleepy, what's good, man? Sav is in here as well. Nice and early. It's good to have you in here, brother. Elm Street. And who else we got in here? Is that it? Is that everyone we got in here? Game Affairs, welcome on in. Long time no see. And Galagos, what's good, man? Startup animation is tough, dude. I'm glad you like it. I paid for it a long time ago. I was like, yeah, I like these people. I think their name's Initial Clips over on Instagram. And I'm like, yeah, I need one. So I paid them to make me one. And then I used it in 2 YouTube shorts because I got 2 versions of it. And it never went anywhere. It didn't do any well. And I'm like, okay, well, what's the point now? And then I had the idea the other week. I'm like, dude, I should so use it for a starting animation. So there we go. Hopefully you guys like it. Benji's in here as well. W for streaming when I couldn't sleep. Well, I'm glad you're here. I know that I stream at such bad times for you guys now, but every time I stream at a time that's really good for like people over in Europe, you know, it's no good. When I stream at a good time for Americans and Australians, like there's 3 main areas that you think of, right? It's America, London mostly, well, just London, UK, and Australia because I live here. I can only really make 2 of the 3 work. One of them's going to miss out. If I stream at a time that's good for the UK, America's probably going to miss out. Because I can't stream at like 3 AM in the morning when it's good for both of you. But let me scroll up real quick. Blind Fury as well said the animation looks sick. I'm glad you guys like it. I think it looks amazing. I kind of want to like make a new banner that has the Banshee in it. Like I just want to cut it out of the video and paste it onto the banner somehow. But I've got no ideas right now. I do need to do a rebrand before GTA 6. And I was showing you guys the logo that I had been working on. I've also got the mapping project up here. I just realized. Let's put something on in the background. Let's play that for a second. But yeah, I need to do a rebrand. I showed you guys the logo the other day that I was thinking of. Still need some work done to it because I'm not completely satisfied with it, but we'll get there. Anyways, how is everyone? It'd be Thursday for a lot of you guys right now. No, Friday. No, Thursday, because it's Friday for me. Let's go. I'm in the future. Let's scroll down. Blind Fury said he'll hop on anything for me, which is wild, you know? Blind Fury says anything. Well, you know what you should hop on? You should hop on Gamer Subs, because they've got 20%, and it's only going for like, what, another 12 hours or so? So, you gotta go get some Gamer Subs.
Use code BAB for 20% off Gamer Subs.
Let's go. I haven't actually properly clipped it to be able to put into the stream, Sav, so that's the best we got right now. Blind Fury says, a dog? Damn, right. Dude, I've been teaching Sav some Aussie sayings and get a dog up your... Have I told him that one? Get a dog up here. I don't even know why we say it. I Google searched it to find the actual meaning, and apparently it's like somewhat derogatory. Or not derogatory, but like a bad thing to say. You say to someone, get a dog up here. But it's meant to be taken as like an insult, but every time I've used it, it's never been as an insult. It's just like a hype word, you know? Like MCT says, let's get amongst it. I'm saying, get a dog up here. DMC says, very excited for Bab's stream tonight. I missed last stream because I was so sleepy. I feel like you were in the last stream, weren't you? I can't remember. Blind Fury says, console DMC. Wait, oh, you guys talking about this. Blind Fury, did you get Resident Evil 9 on PC? Because PC, it releases at 5 AM UK, but console, it's midnight. Honestly, what's the time for you right now? It is midnight right now, so you should push it. You should push it until 5 AM. I know how excited you are for the game. So, you've got my stream for at least an hour. At minimum, an hour. No, never told you that one. Okay, get a dog up here. It's... Apparently, according to Google, it's not a good thing, but it is definitely just like a good thing. Same reason we use the C word. it's meant to be a bad thing, but it's always taken as a good thing. Get a dog up, you sounds a little sus. It does, actually. Dude, my dog's over there right now, laying on the couch. He's chilling. Imagine if he heard. EC Does It says, I'd very much prefer that my dog stays outside of me. Thank you very much. Tell him about the spiders. All right, this is another one. Sav said it earlier. Not here to fuck spiders. That one is hilarious because it's an Aussie saying, but it's like, you know, you go into an event or something and then, you know, people are like, are you ready? And when they say, are you ready? It's like, instead of saying like, duh, of course I'm ready. You just say, I'm not here to fuck spiders. It's good. It's a good one. Except every time me and Sav are talking about Aussie phrases and sayings and all that, I just cannot think of them off the top of my head. They just come naturally. And then I go into Google, I'm like, give me some Aussie phrases. And it gives me shit ones. I'm like, no, this is not Australian. This is not Australian at all. But, anyways, boys, I did have the mapping project up here. I was going to talk about that. Maybe we'll talk about that a little bit later on. There are some games coming out that I'm pretty excited for. And I want to know if any of you guys have seen it. Australians have the best lingo. Honestly, we do. I'll take that. I think we do. Some of the dumb shit we say, like even when you hang out with older Australians, you know, like when you're in work and stuff like that, or they're just taking advantage of you in the back of like the rooms. I'm joking. But no, when you're hanging out with older Australians, they've got the real lingo. Like hang out with them for like 20 minutes and you'll be walking away a brand new man. It's crazy, like some of the shit they say. And theirs is very unfiltered as well. Blind Fury said, my entire body shivered with the spiders. Dude, I'm not a big fan of spiders. There's a video. Benji, if you're still in here, Benji's got the video. I don't know if I sent it to him or I put it in the server, but it was a while ago. I found a spider on my desk and I freaked out. I recorded it. And if you guys want to find it, I'm sure it's in the Discord somewhere. And it's just me screaming. It's so funny. Cursed Abyss, welcome on in. I just completed episode 2 from a game called Life is Strange. I'm enjoying it so far. That's good. I was actually thinking about getting that at some point, but I don't know. I've got so many games I need to get through. I've pretty much just finished Cyberpunk. I've got a few more endings that I want to try out. I think I've got probably like 3 or 4 endings to go, but that game is a lot. There's so much content in there. There was another Steam sale, so I picked up Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. I had already purchased number 2. But I started watching Fishy's video, and he was talking about the first game. I'm like, man, I really should go back and play the first one first. DMC says, I watch Big Les shows, so I'm basically Australian at this point. Dude, the Big Les show is amazing. That is Australian culture right there, if you ever wanted that. But anyways, I want to show you guys this. Samson. I wonder if they got some screenshots I can show. Probably. Have they got a website in here? Website. Let's take that. Go away with your cookies. Alright, here is Samson. It's like a GTA game. I feel like a lot of you have surely seen it by now. But it's like a GTA game made by the people that done Just Cause, I believe. And I'm pretty sure they also have no guns in this game. So it'll be a bit of a different feel. There's much more focus on like hand-to-hand combat and vehicle combat over actual weapons and guns. But I'll just play this for a second. I don't want to play too much, but visually, look at that. We're just going to pause it. I'll big screen it. Resolution on this right now is cooked, but you guys are also seeing it cooked, so it wouldn't matter. But it just looks visually really cool. Liquid swords. Here we go. Look at this vehicle. Combat. Boom. Like, that's going to be sick. Just all the visuals, man. It looks so nice. It kind of gives you like GTA 4 vibes, like dark and gritty and all that. I don't want to play all of it. Don't want to get in trouble here. But yeah, if there's one game I'm really excited for, it's this one. I am so excited for Samson. And to top it off, it actually comes out very soon. It comes out on April 8th, which is insane. Sav says Samson looks good. Dude, boys, I've been telling Sav he needs to make a video on Samson. So if you guys want to see that, you guys need to harass him as well. Over on Sav Plus, I reckon it'll be a perfect fit for it. I've given him a list of ideas. The important thing is that we don't get burned out, because it's one thing to come up with, you know, hundreds of ideas, and then it's another thing to actually action them and make them into a video without burning out and, and hating life, because that's me right now. I started work on a video last night, and honestly, I couldn't be bothered. I went and watched a video that's based on it, like someone else had already made the topic, and you'll find that's the case with a lot of videos. People have already made the videos you want to make, because, you know, it's this day and age in the internet. Nothing is original, but as long as you put your own original twist on it. So I went and watched a video for some inspiration. I'm like, damn, this is really high quality editing. The video's like 40 minutes long. I was talking about it in the Discord server if anyone wants that. But the editing on it, extremely high quality. I'm pretty sure they're like a large studio. Like, they had a credit roll at the end of the video. That's how many people worked on it. But I still want to do it. It's a video I've always wanted to do. It's the entire history of Rockstar Games. But yeah, there's so much that goes into that. And then I was like, I don't even feel like making the video anymore. So I've hit another wall, boys. I've hit another wall. Banana Spider-Man. Game looks really good. Looks alright. I try. There's another one. I'll show you guys in just a sec. Galago says, I don't know much about what's coming out soon, but the new Wolverine game is definitely on my watch list. Wolverine looks insane. I am super, super excited for that one. I'm in this state right now where, you know, GTA is coming out in November, if it doesn't change. And there's just no competition. I've got another video that I do want to make about Rockstar's competition, because there's essentially none. But I've been trying to like dig deep and find games that are similar to GTA, like Samson, which kind of sparked the interest again. But you know, like Saints Row, that's kind of just fallen off. That's what it is. It's just not a competitor. It's more so like Fortnite. Honestly, it's so bad. But anytime I see like a open world crime-ish game, I get pretty excited for it. So the other one that I'm excited for, what was it called? Blackwood, I think it was. Blackwood gameplay, maybe? There's the trailer. Alright, I'm going to pull this up. Let me change my screen so you guys can see. It's taking a minute to load. This is good Australian internet right here. Dude, it's actually still loading. Look at that. Here we go. Okay. This one, I feel bad for these guys, right? First off, before I get into it, the character models don't look that great. But obviously this is not a AAA studio, and if it is, I feel so sorry. That's got to be an insult and a half. But the character models don't look that great, but the actual gameplay itself looks amazing. And I feel bad for these guys, because it's like Max Payne mixed in with John Wick. It looks really good. But now they've just announced a John Wick game, so I don't feel like this game's going to have a good time. And the main character kind of looks like Robert Pattinson's Batman. Like, look at this. Visuals looks really nice. Look at him. So, yeah, character models don't look that great, but it's the gameplay I'm really keen about. And we'll just go back just a tiny pinch. Here we go. You guys see the John Wick vibes? He's in a suit. He's got the hair. Wait until you see some of the takedowns that he does. Here we go. This is the Max Payne part where he's diving. Takedown John Wick. Bang. It just looks like a lot of fun, and I'm pretty excited for this game too. Blood Rainer, good to see you in here, man. That little game called Mind's Eye is a massive competitor for GTA. Dude, that game was so bad. Oh, that has been uninstalled from my PC. There's not a chance that I'll play that again. Even if they fix it, like, it's a linear game. Once you play that once, that's their first impression. It's a linear game. I don't really go back and play linear games again. So, they've butchered that. Alright, let's scroll up. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Did you hear that Rockstar is locked in and preventing more leaks? I did hear about that, actually. I was talking with a friend that actually visited their studios a year or two ago. I can't remember. But yeah, he was saying, we're talking about like visiting at some point. He's like, yeah, I think they're pretty much locked down right now. So there's no chance of getting in, which sucks. Because I've spoken about it before. Back in 2020, Rockstar and we were having an email exchange. And I said to them, like, hey, I'm thinking about coming to New York at some point. I'd love to visit. And their response was, let us know if you're ever heading to New York. And I'm like, sweet. That's an invitation right there. But then, of course, a couple months later, COVID happened. Everything went under lockdown. So there was no chance of me going. Now, 6 years later, I don't think that's happening. It'll just be way too difficult. DMC says, the controversial past of Rockstar, right? Yeah, that was a video by Explorist. The controversial history of Rockstar games, or controversial rise. Something like that. And that's what my video was going to be. It was more so going to be focused on just the history, not the controversy, but I feel like they go hand in hand. Kind of need to speak about both. One game that I'm excited for, but no, it's most likely not lasting long, is the Halloween game. Halloween game. I've not read too much about that. Marathon. I've seen artworks and small clips of Marathon. Not really my cup of tea. With it being, is it a battle royale or something like that? I don't know. Whenever I see multiplayer games, I'm just not too keen on anymore. EC Does It says, I've had the new Saints Row on my wish list for a long while, and even when it's on sale, I think to myself, nah, it's still way too much. I feel like if it's about $5, it might be worth picking up, but yeah, anything over that, just I couldn't justify it. What's it sitting at right now? I'm going to open up Steam in the background. Saints Row. Okay, it's $6.47 and 74 cents. That's not too bad, but I still kind of don't want to get it. That's really not too bad, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't think I can justify it. I don't think I'd like it. Like, this is not the Saints Row I knew growing up, you know? The one that I played, was it Saints Row 3 or something like that? 4? I can't remember. But it was actual, you know, gang stuff. This is not. Saints Row the 3rd, that's what I really played when I was younger. But this, it just looks like Fortnite. Look at it. It's horrible. Can I big screen these? Like, this shot doesn't look too bad. Then you look at this, you're like, what the fuck is this? These characters look like either Fortnite characters or the Sims characters. I don't know, I just don't get the direction they were heading with this one. The map looks interesting, like the bridge looks strange, this building looks strange, I don't know. It's very cartoony the way that they went with it, and I'm not here for it. Honestly, actually, I wouldn't mind the graphics if it had a really good story. I don't want to watch the trailers. Don't want to watch the trailers. Bav, we should play GTA Online. We absolutely should play GTA Online. I was thinking about that. We spoke about it a little bit in your stream. I wouldn't mind hosting like a little car meet with people. The only issue is figuring out what platform to do it on. PlayStation 5, I was talking with BloodRainer the other day. I don't even have GTA Online installed on that platform because he needed help, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'll do it. So I booted up my PlayStation, had to install an update for the actual console. Once I got in, I'm like, dude, I don't even have GTA Online. There's no point. But PS5, that's not on my list. Then the Xbox, I know a lot of people aren't really on the Xbox, so it'd be difficult to do that. But that's where my account really is, and that's where I got all my money, all my cars and everything. But yeah, not a lot of other people are on that platform. And then PC Enhanced, I've got $0 basically. I've got nothing. And then I also wonder how many people are available to like join us on Enhanced. But definitely something I want to do. I think it'd be a lot of fun to like do on stream. Because people would love that. They'd love their chance. 100% we're going to get griefed. 100% we're going to get griefed. GTA 6 will be impossible to avoid spoilers unless you never go online ever. Yeah, avoiding the spoilers is going to be a real difficult one, especially as content creators, right? Because, you know, people that aren't making content, they can hop off the internet and not worry about it. Us as content creators, you still want to like stay ahead and be able to make content on like new things, but at the same time you risk exposing yourself to story spoilers, which is just not good. I'm worried about that. And then when I finally do get the game and say I still haven't managed to be spoiled, I want to be able to like make videos or even do live streams. But if I do a live stream, the chat's going to be there, and the people will be like, oh, just don't read chat. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but then what's the point of going live if I can't interact with people? It'll just, I don't know. I could do it and just have no commentary stream, but then there will be times where I'm just doing dumb things, like nothing in particular. I'll also have to worry about audio. Like, you know, it's part of GTA to get involved in like the radio stations, enjoy that. But if I'm streaming, I gotta turn that off, and I don't want to do that. That's part of the game, man. Nobody says, do people still buy offline games? EC does it says still too much risk versus reward. Sav says enhanced. Yeah, I think enhanced is probably the way I'm leaning. I just need to actually do some missions to get money for that. Last time I streamed GTA PC Edition, I think it was in the Legacy one, I couldn't do it. I couldn't stream and play that game at the same time. I think the amount of mods I have packed onto that thing, it just lags out every time. But I need to try that. We could work our way up together, 0 to hero style. That would be cool. That would be cool. I also got a video idea. I think I've said it to you before, but for everyone else in chat, I want to do a video where I try to buy a mansion in GTA Online, but I only do legal work. So like the firefighter jobs, pizza, taxi, stuff like that. I feel like that'll take a long time to do, but could be a half decent video. But then I'm worried because, you know, GTA Infinity, he done his challenge video that me and Sav were both part of, and that was so much fun. That was a great video. Good thing to be a part of. He edited so much into that. I've seen his timeline. He put a lot of effort into it, and I feel bad for him because it's less than 1,000 views. If you guys haven't seen it, go and check it out. It's on GTA Infinities, or you can go check out the collabs tab on either mine or Sav's page. But I worry about that. Putting a lot of effort into something that'll take me probably over a week to do just the challenge part, and then I get to edit it. What if it flops? I'd cry. I'd probably curl up in a ball and cry. Gaming Techno said GTA 6. Yes, GTA 6. EC does it says fond memories of the Mansion DLC release party. That was so much fun, man. Car meets, dude. Let's go. Derek says, what account did Rockstar give you the mansion? They didn't actually give me the mansion. They sent me the money afterwards, but they sent me the 20 mil on the Xbox. So it was kind of like compensation, really. But yeah, that's where all my money is. I honestly should have asked them. I should have said, hey, do you guys want to send it to me on PC Enhanced? That'd be good. Honestly, should have thought about that. Curse Abyss says, remember the game called The Darkness for the original Xbox and 360? I actually don't remember that one, to be honest. Bro, I feel so bad for the Resident Evil content creators. They had people just spamming their chats and comments with spoilers all week. That sucks. See, that's what I'm worried about, because there'll be people out there that just genuinely want to do it for GTA 6. Creative Side B, good to see you. Good to see you. How are things? How's your little project going as well? Making any progress? I heard that a Trump Tower is going to be getting put up in the Gold Coast, so you got some more work ahead of you. DMC says that was a W video. DMC was the GOAT. He was the one in the Titan. Committed to the game, honestly, because I would have crashed out and be like, dude, I'm at the airport by myself, doing nothing. They haven't driven for like an hour. I'm leaving. That's what I would have done, man. Anyone ever played the PS3 Resistance series? Dark Mayhem, welcome on in, brother. I have not played that one. Anyone watching from the toilet? Let's go. Boys, the other day I was watching Sav stream from the shower. I was like about to get in. I'm like, nah, I'll keep watching a little bit longer. And then I wrote something and then hopped into the shower, still holding my phone. And then I was waiting for him to respond, and then I ended up just putting it aside. But I watch streams in some strange places. Toilet mostly, and then the shower. It's so funny. I'm watching from my bed. What was the other game that I was thinking of? I think that's kind of it for right now with the games. Oh no, there was one more game that I was excited for. I can't remember. Other than Resident Evil 9, boys, what are you guys most excited for this year? Sav says, I'm currently painting the bowl. Painting the bowl. Is that like a skater term? Like you're playing like a skateboarding game? Or are you just genuinely out there in the kitchen or something painting a bowl. Wait, painting the bowl, the toilet bowl. Oh, he's got spitty bum. That took me a little bit there, Sav. That took me a little bit. Things good, project's going. Turns out it's hard to make GTA all by yourself. Oh boy, Trump Tower, let me check this out. Yeah, they apparently just signed off on it. I don't really care what they build up there, but there's a lot of backlash about it. The way the Australian media writes about Trump, I'm like, guys, I think you need to relax, because imagine he comes here and just takes our Prime Minister. Honestly, wouldn't be bothered. Don't really like our Prime Minister. Probably get arrested for saying that, to be honest. It's turning into a dictatorship here. You can't have free speech anymore. Easy does it, says, oh, Bav, you innocent soul. Also, guys, I'm getting a lot of pop-ups on my YouTube right now, giving me suggestions saying the current stream's bitrate is da-da-da, higher than recommended, blah, blah, blah. Just let me know if that's causing any issues or not. It looks like everything's playing okay, but just let me know in case. Oh my goodness, it's huge. Yeah, it's meant to be the tallest building in Australia, I believe. Taco Bell for lunch, Sav. I wish we had a Taco Bell near me, but we don't. We've got Guzmani Gomez, and when was it? It was either the last day of 2025 or the first day of 26. I was like, you know what? Let's start or end it with GYG. Let's go get some Mexican. I love Mexican. And I ordered it. And after I ordered it, the way you order these little crunch, what are they? Crunch tacos. They come in packs. So you can order one, or you can order a 2-pack or a 3-pack or a 4-pack. What I done, no, you can't order a 4-pack. You can only go up to 3. So what I done was two 2-packs, which should give me 4. And then after I ordered it, I'm like, dude, you watch. They're going to send me 2. That's all they're going to send me. Get the order. The delivery driver hands it to me. I grab the bag. I'm like, dude, this bag feels so light. I open it. Of course, there's 2 burritos in there. 2 wraps, tacos, whatever in there. So, of course, called them up. Hey, you guys are missing 2. Oh, do you, like, live nearby? Like, if you come around now, we can fix it up. I'm like, yeah, I can come around. Didn't want to do that anyways, but went around there, get to the speaker after I ate my 2. Got to the speaker, and I'm like, hey, I'm here about my missing 2 tacos. And they're like, yeah, no worries, man. We can get you that. Is there anything we can do to, like, make it up to you? Like, do you want some chips or something like that? I'm like, honestly, if you can just give me an extra taco and a small drink, I'll be happy. Yeah, no worries. Are you sure, man? Are you sure? I'm like, yeah, that's all good. Get up to the window. And then I'm like, why were they asking if I'm sure? Of course I'm sure. And then I got in my head, I'm like, dude, they're going to give me 1 taco instead of like 3 total. Because they're meant to be giving me my missing order and then the extra one on top of it. But they didn't. They handed me the food, the bag was light. I'm like, oh my goodness. Open it up. Of course, there's only 1 drink and 1 taco. I'm like, brother, you guys are so bad. So now I have boycotted them for this whole year, actually. I really wonder what day it was that I got it. Give me 2 seconds. Just had to reply to a quick message. Greg's in here. How you going, man? Welcome on in. It is good to have you in here. Let's scroll up. Could be worse, Bav. You could live in the UK. Dude, the UK looks depressing, man. Everything I've seen about it, even the food. You guys claim that your sausage rolls are better than Australia's. I don't know about that. No, that was yesterday. That's what she said. Everything's good now. You don't want Taco Bell. I like Del Taco. It's a smaller chain. Honestly, if we had more smaller Mexican chains, I'd love that. But everything's got to be mainstream. It's got to be a huge franchise for everything. And it's so bad. I love it when there's like little markets around. Because there was one time I went in there and they had like a Mexican food trailer thing in there. I'm like, yes, this is going to be like authentic. It's going to be good. So, of course, got me Mexican food from there. And it just tasted so much better. Instead of like, you know, these commercialized sort of things. But they were legit. Too bad I haven't seen them since. Every time I see that little market pop up, I'm like, yes, I'm going in. I haven't seen them since, so that's unfortunate. More of a fajita guy myself. Fajitas are good. Can GTA 6 really beat GTA San Andreas nostalgia? That we won't really know for like 10 years or so. I feel like San Andreas nostalgia is probably going to be ingrained in a lot of us for a very long time, because a lot of people grew up with San Andreas, whereas GTA, you won't feel that nostalgia until like 10 years after the game. Same reason people are getting nostalgia with GTA 5. You know, when was it, back in like 2020, when people were posting that song with Midnight City? People were just losing their mind. They're like, holy shit, this is a lot of nostalgia. But yeah, we really won't know until probably like 10 years later. But that said, I don't think people are going to have nostalgia for GTA 6 on the level of GTA San Andreas. Nothing like a fish taco. See, I don't really eat anything out of the ocean at all. So a fish taco to me sounds disgusting. Sav with the Office quote. What do you say? Like the stream or GTA 6 gets delayed again. I'm not super... I messed it up. I'm not superstitious. I'm a little... holy shit, I can't say it. I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little... Stitious? Is it stitious or suspicious? Oh no, stitious. I've butchered this 100%. Everyone's leaving stream right now, leaving dislikes. Honestly, that'd be hilarious. If you guys want, dislike the stream instead of liking it. I am interested to see if that does anything to the performance of it. I don't want any likes on this stream, all dislikes. Am I gonna like be eating my own words here? Should I be encouraging that? Is that gonna have a negative effect on me? I don't know. But at least it's not a video. Dang, and to think if a GTA 6 wasn't delayed, we would be 3 months away from the game. DMC, that is crazy to think about. And now look at the countdown on screen. 264 days, 12 hours, 23 minutes, and 46 seconds. We are so far away right now. But we're getting there, right? We're getting there. And it's crazy because January, that flew by really quick. And if you have a look right now at your calendar, February is basically done. So we're getting there, man. The thing that I'm doing to like distract myself outside of like making content and hanging out with Sav and all that is write down a list of things you're excited about. I've said it on stream multiple times, but I think you guys would benefit from writing a list of random things you're excited about. For me, it's just random video games, random TV shows, movies, whatever it is. Just fill your list with things, and then you'll always have something to look forward to. And then, you know, it's like, this movie comes out tomorrow. You go watch it, and then it's like, dude, this other movie comes out next week. And then, you know, you've already lost a week there. I feel like we're just zooming. It is going so quick. GTA 6 is going to come up on us way too quick. And to think, summer as well isn't too far away now. That's when the marketing campaign's meant to kick off. Gallagher says, I would have walked into that store and started some shit because what the fuck? Dude, I was not happy. I was so disappointed. But that wasn't the first time. It's not why I've boycotted them. That was just the final straw. Before that, that place is like right around the corner from where Bogan Babe works. So she went there on her work break, which is just 30 minutes. She goes, gets there, it was already a little bit busy, gets her food, drives all the way back to work, about to eat it, and then she realizes that they've missed out on like her actual meal. They've just given her chips or fries for you guys that don't say chips, because any variation of potato for Australians is just a chip. But they missed out on that. Her main food, she only got chips. So she went back and like, yeah, we can fix it up. Is there anything we can do to fix up your order? Do you want like some chips? I can get you a large chips. And she's like, no, all I got was chips. I don't want more chips. She was pissed. And there were other occasions where I would go there. There was one time, this was the worst one, I think. I ordered a chicken burrito. I bite into it, mate. The flavor's all there, but I don't think this is that heavy or warm. It's very cold. And then I opened it up. I'm like, dude, they've got no chicken in this. There is literally no chicken in this chicken burrito. So, of course, went back, complained about that. And then, yeah, with the little crunch taco wraps as well, they just consistently miss out on them. There was one time I was in store and I sat down, they brought out the food, and I'm looking at like 2 tacos. I'm like, dude, there should be 3 on here, right? And he's like, oh, yeah, there should be 3. And then he goes back, brings me another one. I'm like, holy fuck, they're so dumb. So, Normally, I cut them some slack. You know, I'm like, fast food workers, they're just kids, man. But these guys are a bunch of 20-year-olds. They need to pull their finger out or it's over for them. I seen a news article recently that GYG, like across Australia, is suffering losses of like millions of dollars. I'm like, yeah, I done that. That was me. I did that. But in seriousness, if you guys can't pull your finger out, I'm not going there. And it sucks because I love their Chipotle sauce. I love it. Sav says, Greg. EC Does It says, Greg sausage rolls are god tier, not going to lie. Honestly, I can't really compare them to anything. Sav says, I'm waiting for my Supreme Pizza to get here. Let's go. Let's go. I actually had pizza last night. Did I take a photo? I'm pretty sure I took a photo. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Here, let me share this into the Discord, boys. I'll update the link as well in just a sec if you guys haven't joined the Discord. I'm pretty sure everyone has. Alright. Post. Manage. Boom. Pizza. Drop. Alright, there's my pizza. I decided to cut it into like little strips this time. Normally I do circle pizzas, but I wanted to like do something that actually fit on the chopping board. That's my new chopping board as well. I got that from a market. But I made that last night. I make my own dough. It's like what I do. I love making pizza. Invite to server. Let me copy this. I'm going to paste this into chat right now so you guys can join up. Creative Side B says, is that homemade? Yes. Yes, sir, that is. That is my own dough that I make. And it sat for an extra day, actually, because I decided to go and order McDonald's instead of cooking the pizzas one night because Macca's introduced some new things. I'm like, yeah, I got to try that. I'm a fatty. I need it. But there you go, boys. That's my homemade pizza. It's nothing too crazy on it. Just, you know, regular dough. Had a barbecue sauce for the base, cheese, and then pepperoni on the top. Pepperoni? Salami? I don't know the difference. Little slices of meat on there. But man, that was my best pizza, I reckon. I think I'm going to go back to back. I've got to make some dough tonight. Derek says 3 months would be so nice. It would be if it was here. EC Does It says, I'm claiming it's suspicious now. Okay, there you go. He's got it. He's stolen it. Derek says, Bav Mom made me a fish taco. Oh my goodness. Shifty Diaz says pre-dislike. I want to see it. Can I see like how many people have disliked? How do I do that? Is it in stream settings? 14 likes. Maybe I need to actually open the stream in a separate window. Because all I see is 14 likes. Okay, I actually don't see any dislikes. And that's with my dislike thingo added back into it. That's hilarious. Fair enough, boys. I guess you guys just couldn't do it. What if I go live? Oh no, we got 3 in there. We got 3 dislikes. Not bad, not bad. Maybe I'm regretting saying do it. Alright, Greg says, if GTA 6 hadn't been delayed, we'd only have 3 months left until... 3 months left to go until May release. See, this is why I need to write my scripts word for word. I'm struggling just reading like little comments on here. That's how bad I am. I've tried to record scripts where I'm just like either going off the top of my head or like little bullet points, and I just can't do it. I struggle so bad. Am I illiterate? But honestly, I do need to get better at that so that I can make videos faster, because I feel like that slows me down a lot because I'll write everything out word for word. But going back to Greg saying, if GTA 6 hadn't been delayed yet, we'd only have 3 months left to go until release. May 26th is 89 days from now. Until November 19th is 266 days away. Is it 266? Is Sav's timer wrong? The countdown on screen for me says 264. I actually don't know what time zone that's going off of, Sav. I haven't really looked into it, but surely it's 264. Macca's. That pizza made me hungry. Time to make some food. Dude, it makes me hungry. I really wish I made more. I tried to like make smaller pizzas than what I normally do so that I could eat it over periods instead of like having one big pizza and then it's gone the next day, because it takes a lot of time to make the dough. Like, you know, you'll knead it and all that stuff and fold it, whatnot. That's good. That's easy. but then it's when you gotta like let it sit for 24 hours or so. I made one instantly after I finished it all. I think it only, what is it? Do you call it proofing or something? It only sat there and rised for an hour, and then I chopped out a small piece. I'm like, yeah, I'm making pizza right now. It was okay. It was a bit more dense, but then the pizza I made last night was so nice, soft and fluffy. I love that thing. I want to introduce you to Dry Rub Texas Barbecue. Dude, American stuff, like with the barbecues and all that, I love the look of that. I bought a, what did I buy? It wasn't brisket. I bought suddenly a big fat piece of meat. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna cook this, get home. And Bogan Babe was like, how are you gonna cook it? And I'm like, I don't know, actually. Could put it in the oven. I'm like, nah, that's not good. Could put it in the slow cook. I'm like, yeah, but I don't really want it to be, pulled meat. I want it to fall apart as I make it, because I don't have a smoker at home. I have got a barbecue, but I am so paranoid about leaving that on for hours. Because when we were younger, I've got a barbecue that's similar to the one that we had when we were younger. It caught on fire on Christmas Day. It was so, like, what a day for it to happen. But we were having a barbecue out the backyard, and it caught on fire. So then they just grabbed it and dragged it out while it was on fire into the middle of the yard so it wouldn't catch on the house, because it was in an undercover sheltered area. And they just grabbed it and launched it out into, like, the open and just, went at it. That was crazy. I'm like, damn, we're about to lose all our presents and our house on Christmas. Thankfully, that didn't happen. But it was funny because, what should I call him? Bogan Pop. My grandfather, he was there. And he is so stubborn when it comes to food. Food had already been served. He did not want to move. The place is like filled up with smoke. There was a fire, a couple meters from him. And he's just sitting there and eating. And they're like, dude, you got to get out of there. So then he walked over to the trampoline and like leaned on the side with his plate of food and kept eating. That was great. Good times. Good memories with him. Sav says the timer is accurate. There we go. We could have had 89 days. Dude, that's crazy to think. We would have been less than 100 days, man. Greg with a $5. I asked Google how many days November 19th is from today. It's 266 days, but that's because it's based on my time zone, which is Eastern Time, US. Well, the thing with the countdown timer, Sav made that, so that should be going based on his time, I believe. Which is kind of technically your time as well. I want to search that up myself now. How many days until November 19? Well, this one says 265 for me. I don't know about that. I feel like it was right though, because the other day when it was at 277, people were saying that it was also 277, like on the internet. I don't know. I'll have to have a look. An Aussie having a barbecue on Christmas is just right. Yeah, true. You guys wouldn't be used to that. On Christmas Day, it's typically, it's so weird at the end of the year / the start of the year. The weather, it feels so different to the rest of the year. I do not recall ever having Christmas on a bad weather day. Like, it has always been clear skies, nice sunny day, good temperature. There's got to be something. There's got to be something going on, because I've never experienced a shitty rainy Christmas. I've probably jinxed that now. Come December, I'm going to have a bad Christmas, I guess. But it's always been so nice. And we typically have a barbecue outside. So much meat there. It's great. So much food. Mum cooks so much food. I remember, like, just this Christmas gone, I was like, all right, I'm starving myself today. This was on Boxing Day. Not Boxing Day. Christmas Eve. I'm like, all right, I don't want to eat anything crazy. And then we were meant to have breakfast as well in the morning on Christmas Day. I'm like, nah, I'm just going to have a coffee and a little bit to nibble. When I get to Mum's, that's where I'm eating. I'm going crazy. And of course I did. And then I had a food coma for the rest of the day. That's how it's done. That's how it's meant to be done. You're meant to put yourself in a food coma on those days. I love it. But Greg, thank you again very much for the $5. I appreciate you, man. I should start a goal. I don't typically do the channel goals. The donation goals? Super chat goals. That's what they're called. Because I don't really know what to put in there. It says, share how you'll celebrate. And I don't know how we should celebrate. You guys got any ideas? Derek says, Texas barbecue is great, Sav. The best barbecue I have had was on a road trip in a little town in northern Florida. They had a whole... Greg with another $5. I hate to tell you, Sav, but his countdown is off by 1 day from US Eastern Time. It's actually 265 days, 4 hours, 11 minutes until 12 a.m. November 19th. Wow. Dude, we're going to have a look at this. We're going to have a look at this. I'll definitely do it off stream though, but who knows how long it'll take. Alright, where'd Derek go? Best barbecue you had was on a road trip, little town in northern Florida. They had a whole slab of ribs cheap, or cheap ribs. So eat 2, bad mistake when you have 2 hours left. When you have hours left. Dude, did it make you like have spitty bum? That is unfortunate. Oh man, I just love barbecue food. It's so nice. There was a period I went through when I first got my barbecue. I'd go to my butcher, my little local butcher, and they sell like the best pork ribs. And I don't really eat too much pork, but I was like, yeah, let's get some pork ribs. Cook them on the barbecue. They were the best thing I had ever eaten. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta go back. So I would genuinely just stock up on ribs, and that's all I'd cook. And that was it for dinner. I didn't need any sides, nothing, no salads. It was just ribs. And I loved it. I do need to actually go back to that butcher, man. I miss them. It's been months since I had that. EC does it says, as if my midnight munchies weren't bad enough, you show me that attractive pizza makes me even hungrier. Dude, this has turned into a food stream, hasn't it? Celebrate with a shoey. Sandra, get a dog up, yeah. EC does it with a 265. My dono is how many days are left. Thank you. You know what? I'm just going to start one. Let's start a timer thing, eh? We're like this. Dono train. I don't know how to celebrate, so we're just writing dono train. What tier should it be? Teal and higher? Which is... No, because that's Australian dollars. American dollars. We've got to think of American dollars here. Boom. Let's start that goal. You guys are going to be like, Bab's a fucking sellout now. What a horrible person. Can't believe he's put some money goals in here. That's honestly why I don't do them. I'm like, oh, I don't want him to think I'm asking for money, but it's good seeing dono trains, boys. I can't lie. Greg says longer stream. I can absolutely do a longer stream. Only reason my streams don't go for very long is because chat dies out, and then I'm here talking to myself essentially. But I don't know. It's because I don't stream too often. I only stream on the Fridays for me, which is Thursday for you guys. I do want to pick it up again at some point. I was thinking about sprinkling in a weekend stream where we play a game together. But I don't know. We need a cross-play game. I downloaded Fall Guys the other night and actually uninstalled it out of a fit of rage. But I downloaded Fall Guys because I was like, yes, that's a good like competitive game that you can play with multiple people. Maybe we could try something like that. That'd be fun. But I don't know. Blind Fury says someone pulled the train out of the station. Greg says at midnight tonight it'll be exactly 265 days, but it's 7:51 p.m. in Eastern Time Zone. It's 265 days, 4 hours, 9 minutes until midnight on November 19th. Greg's got it locked down. Greg is the man. He has locked it down. I should start a poll real quick. I just want to get a gauge of like what platform you guys play on. What platform do you play? Whoops. Oh, we got another one? EC does it with a tenner. Step 1, set a dono goal. Step 2, send a dono. Step 3, profit. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. The first tenner of the night. And the first one for the dono train. Let's go. Alright, let me finish writing this poll. What platform do you play? Let's just write play on. Let's write PC. PS5. I'm so sorry for anyone that's on old gen. Xbox. I'm going to have to write XS in here, aren't I? Alright, we're going to start this poll. You know, I need a little emoji in the thing. Let's put a little thinking emoji. They make the polls look extra cute. There we go. I just want to get a gauge for what you guys mostly play on. More so for GTA, or whatever, really. That way I can, like, start to think ahead about what platform we can do, like, a massive session on. If it's like very split, which I imagine it would be, we could look to doing games that actually have crossplay, like Fall Guys. Blood Rainer says Fall Guys is good, stupid fun. Dude, it is so much fun. I loved it. When I downloaded it the other night, I played a couple games and I had struggled to get into a session with more than like 10 people. It was so boring. I was so pissed about it, but I don't know. I love that game. I had a lot of fun playing it years ago. I think it was back in 2020. That was maybe at its peak, honestly, but always a full game. It was so much fun, and it reminds me of the Wanted games, right? I'm just going to pull it up on the side, and I'll share my screen. Alright. Boom. These guys right here, Wanted. They have recently made a video called Sidemen vs. Wanted GTA Showdown. It looks like so much fun, man. The stuff that they get up to, and like in their other videos as well. Greg with a tenner. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you so much. One idea I have for GTA 6 is that I think it should have 2 versions of story mode. Single player and 2-player co-op. Yes, Greg. With side-by-side split screen, that being separate from the online mode. Greg! I agree 100%. If you guys remember GTA San Andreas, you could do a little split screen mode. I don't think it was split screen. I think they were just 2 people on one screen. But it was a co-op mode that you could do like locally, at home, couch co-op, whatever. That wasn't in-depth at all. But this game, GTA 6, 2 protagonists, it is perfect. And then people be like, oh, how's it going to work when you only got missions with just Jason? The way they do that is it's a separate mode and you can't access the story. You just do random side content that's dedicated to just the co-op. And it doesn't even have to be anything crazy. Like legit, I would just love to sit down on like a couch or something, you know, with Bogan Babe, and we are just running around shooting cops or something. I think that would be so much fun, and I think they need to do it. So Greg, that is honestly number 1 on my list. I need to make a video about things you guys want to see in GTA 6, and that, Greg, I would 100% put in there. So that's a good one. Blind Fury says, I play both PlayStation 5 Pro and Xbox Series XS. Derek says, I have all 3. I should have actually thrown in the poll, like multiple choices or something. Mostly PC though, okay. Shifty Diaz says, sometimes I do find myself getting lost in the screenshots and how dead they are. See how dead we are on news. That's how I keep the hype alive. Don't know if anyone can relate. It's a weird feeling. Honestly, my lock screen on my PC used to just be my channel art, and then I changed it to a screenshot. I want to put it onto a slideshow so it cycles through, but I must be dumb or something. I cannot figure out how to get it to work. But I've got a screenshot in there, so I can just like revisit the screenshots every day when I log in. EC Does It says, I've slowly migrated over to PS5 from Xbox Series XS. More often nowadays. Fair enough. That is fair enough. Fatal NCG, welcome on in. Yes, W's in the chat for Greg and EC Does It. My boys, thank you guys. Derek says, I was going to go to bed. I was about to go to bed and I see who was live last night, and the Burnt Peanut had 200k viewers. Dude, Burnt Peanut, I don't honestly watch him, but I do watch clips when they come up because he is a funny character, man. He is a funny character. I was watching one of like his introductions. I'm like, dude, when GTA 6 comes out, we're cooked for streaming. Like me, Sav, MCT, we're all cooked, man. When he comes out with Burnt Peanut stuff, because he puts so much effort into like the actual production of the stream. Like it's a full-on entertainment piece. Like he's got intros and stuff that are just beyond anything we could do. Like 3D animated intros, they're just incredible. And it just makes me think like, damn, we're cooked, man. We're cooked. I need to learn some of that stuff. If I remember correctly, in San Andreas, it was strictly free mode. Yeah, it was just free mode stuff. But with GTA 6, I think that they should have, you know, obviously the free mode, but then random event things that you can do. Like maybe you can go and play pool, or you can go and play golf, or, you know, random activities around the map. Or there's a few missions that aren't really needed to be single player. Like you can do them 2-player if you want. Like that would be cool. But honestly, I think they should stay away from the story because, you know, there'll be missions where you play as just Jason or just Lucia. So that'll cause some issues because then what, you got to sit down and wait 20 minutes until you can play again. So I think they should restrict that, but there should be smaller activities that you can do with co-op. All right, real quick with this wanted stuff. They made these really cool videos. I'm going to click onto it real quick. Hopefully it doesn't take long to load. Come on. But they've just got like random little activities that they do. This one, they're going to go and stop. Where is it? Someone from getting hit by the train. So that's sick. And then another mode. Look at this. Here's all of their like different missions that they're going to be competing in. Train rescue, NASCAR, deadly dive. It's just so much fun, like everything they've done. I'd love to either be a part of that or make something like that. But I don't think my channel would be a good place to house that because I'm worried it'll flop and I'd cry. I'd honestly cry. Greg with a 20. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Oh, that doesn't even count as 2 in there. But I'll take it, Greg. Thank you so much. Greg says, I wonder, even if we still have to wait until May for Trailer 3 and pre-orders, do you think there's a small chance that we could get a smaller bit of GTA 6 content in March for St. Patrick's Day, like a few screenshots? Have they ever done anything in terms of like game promotion for St. Paddy's? I'm not too sure. I don't know if they would ride that wave of like a holiday, you know? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a good question. But honestly, I think we're probably going to get something in May. March, I feel like it's a little bit too early. But May feels just about right. I've got a theory going that they could release something on May 26th. You know, the day the game was actually meant to drop. That's how I feel about it. But let me know down in the comments, guys. Maybe I should start another poll up. What do you guys mostly say? Most of you guys are on PlayStation, then PC. The Xbox only 12%. Fair enough. The Xbox days are done, man. But again, Greg, thank you so much. W's in the chat for Greg, everyone. Honestly, man, I'd be lost without you. So I appreciate it a lot. All right, let's get this next one going. When do you think we will get GTA 6? I'll just write news. Let's write... Could I just write all the individual months? March. Oh, I can't spell. There's a microphone in front of me, so I can't see my keyboard. Alright, that's what I'll do. Boom, I'm posting it. Oh, I completely forgot June. I wrote July instead of June. That's hilarious. The July option I put in there, just pretend that's June, alright? My bad, my bad. Xbox is cooked now. Honestly, it is cooked. I think Xbox are wrapping it up. I read this thing that apparently the new CEO is here to put Xbox to bed, basically. Like, they're about to retire the platform. I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't see that happening. It surely can't happen, right? They can't just say, we're not making another Xbox, we're finished. They can't, right? I don't know. Either way, I'm just happy I've got a PlayStation now. Very happy with that. Silly Aussie. Alright, what do we got? Mostly saying May. We're all feeling pretty good about May. I just think that they could do it like on the day you were meant to get the game. Maybe it's like salt in the wound a little bit. Rockstar surely maybe wouldn't do it. It's like, yeah, we'll just sprinkle in some screenshots. You know, we're meant to release a game, but just give them a screenshot, brother. I don't know. But, I don't know. I think I'm leaning more towards May. Shifty Diaz says, they have done a couple small GTA Online things, but regarding GTA 6, I think it's cooked. Honestly, they wouldn't care about St. Patrick's. Yeah, I know they've done promotional things for like GTA Online and stuff, but I was thinking more like Red Dead 2, GTA 5, GTA 4. Did they ever post anything on those days? You like to look out for those sort of patterns, I guess. Not that they're really following any patterns right now, so it's hard to predict what they're going to be doing. I say Tuesday before May's earning call. Okay. Once GTA 6 is out, that'll be my final goodbye to both GTA 5 and Xbox. Me too, man. It's bittersweet, man. Like, I'm happy to be moving on, but at the same time, my Xbox character, I've had him for a long time, man. I've had him for a long time. I'm going to miss him, bro. I'll definitely revisit GTA 5, or mostly the online, at some point. It won't be anything crazy. Like, I'm somewhat mentally clocked out from the game as is. But, yeah. It's going to be different starting on a new platform, though, I'll tell you that much. I am excited to use PlayStation 5 controller. I do like that. Feels good in the hand. The bumpers are my favorite one. I love them. Because on the Xbox, I should show you guys my controller. It is so bad right now. I've got a crack in it. I don't even drop it. Like, it is just age. It's got the grip padding coming off of it. It's seen better days. I'm most excited to community stuff, for community stuff with you guys online. That's what made GTA 5 online enjoyable, but I also never had to grind because I was lucky enough to get DNS codes on launch. DNS codes. I never actually took advantage of that. I joined online a little bit later, so I didn't really get a chance to do those, but I'm a good boy. I don't do them. But no, honestly, I'm excited to get into online with you guys and hang out in a massive session where we just do random things. It's going to be so much fun. Just explore the map together, go on car meets, random jobs, missions, whatever it is. It's going to be a lot of fun. May at the earliest, says Blind Fury. Greg says, I hope we get some more official GTA 6 news before May while we're waiting, because May feels like it's a while away yet. I'd still like to see something in a few weeks instead of waiting another 3 months. That's a fair point, Greg. That is a fair point. That is a very fair point, man. March would be good. March would be good. Honestly, the gamer in me wants something as early as I possibly can. Like, give me something today, I'll be happy as. But yeah, I don't know. I could definitely see March happening. April, I don't know. But yeah, so far, most of my prediction lies on May, I think. Sav says, alright, I've got to bounce, don't fuck spiders. I won't do any of that without you watching Sav in the chair. Take care, brother. Thank you so much for sticking by. EC Does It says, I heard that the other day. They could remove the Xbox name completely and just call it Microsoft Gaming. Takes a little... Dude, as if... I don't get Xbox, man. They're just making wrong decision after wrong decision, man. It is honestly the downfall of Xbox. That's another video for Sav. The downfall of Xbox. What happened? It's so bad what they've done. I hate sand. It just gets everywhere, if you know what I mean. Oh, Sandy. Sandy Gina. Oh, I get your name. Sandy Gina. I feel like that's a very Aussie thing, isn't it? I reckon that's someone's... Oh, it has to be. Alright, let me reposition this chair. No promises, Sav. Have a good one, says EC Does It. He wants that 8-leg grip, man. Blood Rainer says, I love the PS DualSense controller with the flappy pedals at the back. I love it too. Only issue I have, and it comes from me using the Xbox Elite, that comes with 4 paddles. And I got so used to it. Like, I have literally a use for all of them. I just don't even use buttons anymore. But no, I love the 4 paddles on the back, and I wish that the DualSense Edge had that as well. I was looking at custom controllers. I was looking at Cinch Gaming. Honestly, if they want to send me out a free controller, I would promote them for the rest of my life, man. Because they look sick. Little custom controllers. I'd love that. That'd be a goal, honestly, to get someone... Like, to have a company send me a custom controller with, like, you know, my own decals on that. I'd love that. I'd honestly be a bit hesitant to even use it like that. I'd feel like I'd want to use it as display. Give us some gameplay trailers, Rockstar. I know. I want, like, when I say I want gameplay, and people are like, dude, trailer 2 is like 50-50 with gameplay. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up, honestly. I want actual gameplay. I want to see the minimap in the screen. I want to see the objective down the bottom. That's what I want to see. I want to see the HUD. If I don't see the HUD, it's not gameplay to me. I get that it is. Chili has been a member for 3 months. What's good, Bav? What's good, Chili? Welcome on in, brother. Thank you for being a member for 3 months as well. That is insane. Blood Rainer right now is our longest member and has always been the longest member. He has been my first channel member And what are you at now, Blood Rain? I think it's 14 months or something. I'm going to have a quick little squiz at this. 14 months. That is insane how long he's supported this channel. And he's got the very elite Vice City Bogan Bab logo. It looks good, man. It looks good. But honestly, I can't say thank you to Blood Rainer enough for supporting this channel over the years. Like, over the years. How crazy is that? I've known him for a long time now. But Blood Rainer, I love you. What was I talking about? I'm now talking about love. I've lost it. The controller. I need 4 paddles at the end of the day. That's kind of what I need. So I do need to look at a custom one. Greg with another tenner. My man. Greg, you're carrying the stream right now, man. Where's your chat? Here it is. I hope Trailer 3 shows us more action scenes and less glitches like street lamps floating in the air or missing textures on buildings like in Trailer 2. Hope Trailer 3 shows some more polished visuals. I'm sure there were, but I didn't even pick up on them. Greg, I reckon you've been watching Trailer 2 too much. Because I personally didn't pick up on any of them. The only one I think I did was that shot, the first person shot of Jason driving along the road and a building in the distance has like a lower scale texture. I think that's the only one I caught. Chili says, yeah, I'm trying to catch Blood Rainer, but he's not making it easy. What do you mean? He's always live. I feel like it's hard to not catch him live, to be honest. But the dedication that he has to streaming as well. If you guys want someone to chill and hang out with, his streams are really good to hang out with. And if you peer pressure him enough, he might even drink some beer out of a shoe. Blood Rainer, I hope you're still here, man. I'm helping. I'm getting you new people. Derek says, I just got the PS5 Pro / Portal. Okay, there's a Portal thing? It's getting hard to get used to the PS5 controller. I don't know, it's just different than the Xbox controller. It feels like it's meant for your hands. I get that. The Xbox controller, I'm going to pick it up now. It does feel nice in the hand. The only issues I'm having with it now is the bumpers. I don't like how they've made the bumpers. If you guys have got both controllers, you'll understand what I mean. But the bumpers on the Xbox controller are like little clickers, like it clicks. I'm going to click it on stream. So I've opened the controller and the way the mechanism works, it's like when you push it, it doesn't matter if you push it closer towards the middle of the controller, it'll still like work, but it's like a little arm thing and it mostly clicks towards like the outside of the controller. And if you wear that down a bit, the clicker just stops working. I've had to wedge bits of paper in there and stuff like that to try and make my clicker work again. It's so bad. Whereas the PlayStation controller, it's just a genuine button and it feels really, really nice in the hand. I like that a lot. But again, my only issue is I need Greg. The only issue is I need 4 paddles. All right. Let's see, Greg. Another tenner. I can't believe you, man. I'm so thankful, man. I honestly don't know what to say. I was recently watching videos on other channels that talk about the hidden technical mistakes in the first trailers. In the first 2 trailers, and in trailer 2 there's a streetlight that's not attached to the ground. That'd be an interesting video to do, actually. Nah, someone's probably done it better than me. I've gotten into my head recently that I just can't make videos anymore. I've hit a roadblock, boys. I've hit a roadblock. But that's pretty good. I do need to check that out. Someone sent a thing of like all the trailer editing sort of stuff. Should be in content share. I gotta go for a scroll. But again, thank you very much, Greg, for all the donations tonight. I really appreciate you, man. Use code BAV says, friendly reminder to read my username to get 10% off Gamer Subs. Actually, get 20% off for the next, I don't even know how many hours it is in America. What's today? It's 8 o'clock. I don't know. You guys have got like another 12 or so hours, like less than 12 hours to claim some more. Or is it more? I don't know. It's like the last day of the 20% deal that they've got going on right now. So if you guys do want to try out some Gamer Subs, now is a good time. You know, we'll do a little promotional segment right now. All right. I just want to show you guys some really good flavors. Because sometimes you just need a suggestion. Let me open up this.
Use code BAV for 20% off Gamer Subs.
All right, here's my collection up here, right? Up the top is Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000. The one down the bottom right is called raw meat. It sounds disgusting, right? It sounds putrid. As a straight man, I can't believe I'm saying I like raw meat. But raw meat is honestly my favorite flavor, and I can't like say how much I love it. Every time I have a friend come over, I'm like, dude, do you want to try this? And like, what is it? I'm like, dude, it's raw meat. That sounds disgusting, dude. I don't want it. And I'm like, hey, well, I kind of understand you, but try it. I've managed to get my good friend to try it. I even sent him home like with little Ziploc bag with it. It feels so illegal doing that. Let's hide that as well. Where's the thing? There we go. Here's raw meat. It is a watermelon flavored one. Here we go. Watermelon and cantaloupe. For anyone that lives in Australia, cantaloupe is rock melon. But this, my favorite flavor. I've had my best friend try it. Bogan Babes try it. She loves that too. Bogan Babe's sister and their dad has also tried it, and he is an old man, all right. And he tried it and said, "Yeah, that's pretty good. It's sweet, but it's really good." So, 100%. I think if you guys are trying a new flavor, try this one, and I do not think you will regret it. Do they have BC AA's? You know what? That's a good question. I should start looking at that stuff. It's got all the stuff on the back in here. I just know that it has nothing bad in there, but I'm not the scientist that made it. I should actually know more. I just know like the basic stuff. It's got no sugar. It does come in versions that have caffeine and don't have caffeine. It's keto friendly, so you know those people really think about what they're putting into their body. But another really good thing about it is it's got less than 1 calorie, which is really good because for me, if you guys were tuning into like my earlier streams, I used to drink a lot of Red Bull, especially on stream and when I'm gaming. Red Bull was just my go-to drink. But over time, all that sugar going into you, all the calories, it's just no good. And it honestly made me feel like shit. It gave me headaches all the time. And I'd complain about it in streams and all that. But switching over to just this, it feels nice, man. It's probably me getting just more water into me at the end of the day. But no sugar and pretty much no calories in it as well is massive. And like I said, they come in caffeine-free versions as well. So if you don't want to drink caffeine, you don't have to drink caffeine. But both of them really good. I prefer the caffeinated version of it. Prob sweetened with circle. I don't even know what that is. The Babingtons are enjoying the Gamer Subs. Dude, I got the whole village onto it. I got the whole village. Blind Fury hides Red Bull on back here. Me too, Bab. Me too. But no, this one is super nice. What's another really good one? This is a strange one, right? This is a strange one. JFJ brand snake oil. Every time I think of snake oil, I just think of Red Dead, right? But this one, it's a very different flavored thing. It is a, what would you call it? It's like an apple pie sort of flavored thing. Has it got it in here? Where is it? Freshly baked apple pie and the perfect balance of savory and sweet. Like this one was really good. It's got some warm spices in there. Like it's different. I'm not sure if I 100% like it yet, but it's fairly good. But let's open up that raw meat one. Where do you look at the ingredients for you? I got the nutrition chart. I can show you that. There's that thing you were saying, sucralose. I think that's how you say it. But there you go. If you guys want to get that, code is BAV for 20% off. You got like 24 hours to try. Or, boys, if you want, you can get free samples with free shipping. All you have to do is use my code. So you literally lose nothing. You just go in there. I'm pretty sure you just make a quick account, which is nothing crazy. It's just like your email and all that. And then they send you out free samples. I think you get like a pack of 3. And I'm pretty sure they're different every time. But that way you can try them out. If you like them, then you can go back and get, use my code. You get 10% off regular. But I think it's like 24 hours left. You can get 20% off. So go ahead, get into it. I'm pretty sure they've got different regions as well. So the ingredients might vary depending on where you are. I know they've got an Australia warehouse. And I know Australia has different like regulations to like America and stuff like that. So their ingredients list might vary a little bit. So check it out for yourself for those who like really want to get to know what's actually in these products. But dude, if I'm feeding this to a 70-year-old man, I think it's good. All right, let's get back onto this screen here. EC Does It says, who doesn't love raw meat? Honestly, you should try that one for your next one. EC Does It. 20% off. Can't complain. Alright, did I miss any comments further up? I'm just scrolling up a little bit. Is that your bot, Bav? No, that is an employee that's not paid. Greg, maybe the video you saw was more clear, but the one I saw, they have circled back and I couldn't tell it. Shifty Dio says, I watched those videos too, and I feel like Rockstar just left it in there on purpose because they were pressured to drop the trailer. Honestly, that could be true. That could be true. In trailer 1, I seen that one of the road textures hadn't loaded in, but honestly, at the end of the day, it reminds you that this is a video game as well, and there are technical limitations, and realistically, everything we have seen is very impressive from a technical standpoint. So, you know, I'm fine with them. You know, a few textures popping in, some things that shouldn't be there. It's not the end of the day. Like, people do set some unrealistic expectations for these games, especially when delays happen, because they say, we really want to polish this game. We want to make sure it's perfect. And then that just raises the bar every time. And I don't know if they know that or not. But then when it drops, people are going to be extra critical when they are looking at the game. Derek says creatine mix. I actually feel like they had a creatine range or something like that. I know they've also got a range that's for sleeping. So people that have trouble sleeping, they got like hot cocoa versions. It's crazy. I do want to try them at some point. But again, Gamer Subs, real quick, boys, help support me and the channel. So if you guys do want like an actual product and help me out, it does help me quite a lot. So, you know, use my code. I appreciate you. They've got merch on there as well. Their merch is sick. And I've said it before, if I were to create a company about, you know, a gamer drink supplement, basically, it would be this. They are just casual shit posters, man. And they even have it on a shirt that's like shit posting or something like that. It's so funny. But if I were to make a company, it'd be this. It's just casual. It's not corporate. It doesn't feel corporate. You know, where other companies like force it down your throats and shit like that. They are just... they're good. They've got a little trading card system called V cards. You know, your virginity. That's hilarious. I don't know. I align with them so much, and that's why I took them on. I don't like taking shitty sponsorships and deals, but Gamer Subs were the ones that I'm waffling on about them, but they are ones that I back 100%. If you're not having raw meat, then what are you doing? Where are we at? Shifty, I highly doubt the trailer was rushed. When they decided on the delay, that trailer was being prepped for it. I feel like they probably could have rushed a bit of a trailer, like the first one in particular, because I know there was a huge gap in between the actual trailer and the leaks, but I feel like they were pressured into releasing a trailer a little bit earlier because, you know, your game that you've been working on for so long has now been leaked and people have got an unofficial view of it in like in an alpha state. And a lot of people, just like casual people, don't understand game development, so they'll look at it and be like, oh, this looks like shit, man. GTA 6 is going to be horrible. So then it has this negative image about it. So that kind of would have prompted Rockstar to go ahead and make a trailer. I feel like that's what they've chosen to do. Could be very wrong, because they could honestly just be like, I honestly don't care what you guys think. Game's going to be great. But I feel like they released these trailers so early, and that's why we're seeing these delays, because they feel like they had to release it earlier to combat that negative view that people are having out there. Willie, welcome on in. G'day evening from Florida, mate. From Florida. Honestly, I'd love to go to Florida, man. I'd love to. Been missing you the last couple of weeks. Well, I'm glad you're in here now. How is the weather over there? Surely it's doing good over there. I was thinking about it. If I were to move to the United States, I feel like I would move to either Texas or Florida. And then Florida's... I'd like to move there, honestly, for GTA 6. What a dumb thing to do, but... the vibes, the atmosphere seems great, but then I also don't want to have my house flooded or a roof torn off it because of the crazy weather you guys have there. I just noticed the EU stores is stacked now and has caffeine-free versions. Yeah, the Australian store as well has started to pick up a little bit because there are products that I can't get. I think, what was the flavor? I can't remember, but the Australian store was kind of bare, but it is starting to pick up now. I want to find the actual product I was thinking of. There's a cool product I want to show you guys. think it's Gamerade. Is that the one that's got creatine? Yeah, this one. Who was it? Was it Derek that was asking about the creatine? I'll quickly put this back on my screen just for a sec. It's sold out. I don't know if this is... it does say US region, so maybe it is actually sold out. I can't zoom out anymore. Here is like the creatine range that they've got. They've got blue and lemon lime. We'll just click on blue. But how cool is the actual packaging for this thing? Look at that. It's like a shell casing thing, or an artillery shell or something like that. I think that's honestly one of the coolest packagings I've ever seen. I'm sure there are some people out there that have tried to insert the tip. But honestly, I love that. I just kind of want it from like a collector standpoint. It looks cool. It looks cool. I want to show you the merch I got real quick. This is one of the shirts I got. Here we go, down the bottom. The official energy drink of shitposting. How good's that? I think that's my favorite shirt. I got a blue one as well. Is it that one? I know I got this one. I must have this one. I think that's it. Alright. This one, Pushing Powder since 2016. That is so cool. I love that shirt. And this shirt as well, a blue one. It goes well with the channel. Lost your V card? Buy another. I don't know. I love that.
Use code BAV for 20% off gamer subs.
Let's go, Sav. Thank you very much, sir. But yeah, if you guys want some, you know where to find it. You know where to find it. You know what? Might even drop the link, and then we'll stop talking about that before you start raging at me for forcing it down your throats. There we go. I'm just going to pin it for a bit. All right, how's that poll going? Majority of people have said May. All right, there we go. Let's end that poll. That looks fun to ride. Oh my goodness, what the fuck, Bav? It has a brown tip. It's got a bit of poo on there. Who wants to go bowling? Roman, what's good, man? Welcome on in. It's a great day. Today we had a high of 23 today and 25 tomorrow. Are you talking in Celsius? Did you convert that for me? Thank you. No one ever does that. That is a really good day though. EC Does It says, I'm going to bounce back, have a good stream and try not to have too much raw meat. Thank you very much, EC Does It. You take care, man. I appreciate you for sticking around. But yeah, Willie, that sounds like a good day. That's pretty similar to what it is here now, actually. It's kind of getting closer to the 30s. What does it get up to? Yeah, it gets up to the 30s. Lovely. It's going to be hot. I'm already starting to sweat in here. I'm feeling hot. Blood Rainer says, how big do you think GTA 6 will be, considering there are only 7GB difference between GTA 5 and Red Dead 2? Well, I think it's not going to be crazy. You know, if you were to ask me like 5-10 years ago, I would have said, you know, oh, it's going to be 200GB, but I don't think that's the case. Because as technology advances, people are learning, or gaming developers are learning how to compress their games, you know, and optimize it and get it down smaller. So I think it's probably going to land probably like 120 to 150. That's what I'm guessing. Like we've seen it with COD. COD was, what, 250GB plus, and then for whatever reason, when Battlefield decided to drop something that was a small file size, COD were like, yeah, we can do that too. So then they did. They dropped something that's like, you know, a fraction of that. So I think it's probably going to be 120 to 150. What do you guys think? Is that another poll idea? Let's do it. How many gigabytes will GTA 6 be? 100, 120, let's go 150, and we'll go 200 plus. I should put the pluses in all of them, right? Plus, and last one, plus. Start poll. All right, let me know what you guys think about that. I just think that with technology advancing, man, I think they're going to be able to compress it down quite a lot. The Gamerade is actually a great supplement. I don't think it's available in Australia, so I wouldn't even be able to try it, to be honest. But if it is ever in stock up there, definitely grab some, man, and let me know how it goes. Use code BAV, of course. They have great branding, I give it that. Honestly, I love their branding. It's just so casual, man. It's not taken seriously as well. That is, use the color thing. I used to spell I used to sell supplements, sorry. Ah, okay. Oh, here we go. I missed your first message. I think Red 40 is now banned in the US, or they're trying to get replacements for it, apparently for little kids. Make them have energy spikes. Yeah, true. I heard a bunch about that. In Australia, I don't even think we use that. I remember I had one of my good friends from America visit, and he was just going through like the ingredients list and all the drinks and food that he was having. He's like, dude, it feels not exactly healthy, but it feels healthier than America's food that he's been eating. Like, it feels like he's actually eating food. Like, it was so crazy. Just the differences, man. Alright, Greg says, I'd go bowling. I used to be on a bowling league in my local area back between 2008 to 9. While on that league, I even bowled for my record score, which still stands at 255 with 7 strikes in a row. 7 strikes in a row, Greg! Wow, that is nice. I'd be lucky to get like 1 or 2, maybe 2 or 3 per game. I get some. I'm alright with it. I actually got a funny story about bowling. When I was younger, I had my birthday at a bowling alley. I would have been maybe... I want to say I would have been about like maybe 12. No, younger than that. Maybe even 10. We'll just go about 10 years old. And there was this girl there that I liked, you know, I had a little crush on her. And I'm like, yeah, I got to impress her, right? So we're all just bowling, and I'm like, yeah, I seen this one move. I'm going to try it. And I got the bowling ball. I done my little run-up thing. I swung it back, and then I tried to let it go in between my legs. What an idiot. I cannot believe I actually done this to try and impress her. And I didn't let go of the ball in time, so I ended up tripping myself and falling over. So yeah, that was pretty embarrassing, man. But the things we do, the things we do. Fox, welcome on in. Welcome on in. I came in to say I'm about to take a shower and go somewhere tomorrow. I don't know if you saw my Twitter post, but thank you for saying happy birthday, and I hope you have a wonderful February. Bye, Bavington. Happy birthday again. That's right. I hope you did have a good one, though, but I appreciate you for stopping by, and you take care. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have we got any more questions regarding GTA 6? Because I reckon I might take a quick little minute-long break, and we'll be right back. So get the questions and we'll come back. What an idiot. I pushed the wrong button too many times. My bad. All right. I'll be back. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for holding. If anyone is still hanging out in here, let's catch up. Where were we? Yes, mid break. I need the screen. You love it. Fox says, I don't think you saw it the first time, so let me post it again. Is this on Twitter? All right, I got a notification. Wait, no, it's from Rockstar. Where is it? I'm not too sure where it is. I'm having a quick little browse. All right. Inhales deeply. By Mr. Bavington, the second to third ton, the first. What? In GTA 5, we had crews. I was able to grow mine to 1,000+ members. Oh, do you think creators will really push that system? That's a good question. I think creators will. You know, like people like TGG. I'm sure he's got a full crew right now, right? Let me readjust my seat. I think that the crews are a really good thing, and I think that creators will definitely push that. So it wouldn't be too bad if they did open it up to even more. But then you also got to think, how many of those 1,000 will actually be active? So, I don't know. I made a video a little while ago about what I want to see in GTA 6 online. It didn't really do the best, but I did just want to get like things out there that I wanted them to improve. And one of them was how I want them to change how the businesses work. So I kind of want to pull that up and let you guys watch that. Let me open it up. Where is it? All right, here's the video. Full screen. No, not full screen just yet. Last time I done this, I don't think I had the audio. Let me just test this. All right, you guys can see that. And I'm going to turn the audio up to like -3. And let's turn the music off in the background. All right, this is what I made next for the reworked businesses. This is what I wanted in GTA Online with the crews and stuff like that. So I'm going to play this. Let me just read any last comments you guys got. Since Bav wants a banana costume in GTA 6, since Sav wants a banana costume in GTA 6, do you want GamerSup's costume in GTA 6? That'd be hilarious. That would be hilarious. I was thinking, right, if I make an RP server, I do want to make one eventually one day. I think it'd be hilarious. But all the billboards in the game, I could change to like have promotions to like our own stuff, you know, like I could put GamerSup's in there. I could put my own Banshee on like a poster and, you know, that'd be cool. More stuff with Sav, like I could promote his Night Owl merch. I could promote my stuff, and then like all the memes and stuff that you guys come up with, they can be like posters in the game. I just think it'd be fun to make an RP server one day. I'm not that smart with it yet. But anyways, I'm going to play this. I'm going to mute my mic so you guys can watch this segment. It's only like, what, a minute long? What's that, 2 minutes? So I'm going to let this play real quick. Next up, we have reworked businesses with a stronger emphasis on crew-based gameplay. In GTA Online, most business-related activities are tied to one of two roles, a CEO or an MC. When these systems were first introduced, they were exciting and encouraged teamwork. Players could form groups, invite others from the lobby, and work together to fill up their businesses and make big sales. However, this system is now outdated and could benefit from a significant overhaul in GTA 6 Online. Instead of registering as a boss and inviting players manually, the focus should shift over to the crews and foster a more communal experience. Crews in GTA Online currently serve little purpose beyond hosting private sessions for creators to engage with their fans. To bring back the crew focus, we should have a dedicated crew headquarters available at various locations on the map, similar to the CEO offices and biker clubhouses. However, rather than choosing between the two, players should have one customizable business at the center of their operations. The HQ could be personalized to match the crew's identity, whether that's more CEO oriented, biker themed, or something entirely unique. This headquarters would act as a social hub where crew members could gather, hang out, and launch missions from a central mission board. Importantly, the HQ and mission board should remain accessible across all sessions without needing needing the crew leader to be online. Crew members should be able to source vehicles, steal cargo, and stock warehouses around the map, and when it comes time to sell, the profits would be distributed fairly with a percentage allocated to the leader, higher up members, and contributors based on their level of participation. Additionally, leaders should be able to have the option to restrict sales until they are available to oversee key transactions if they choose. GTA Online can feel overwhelming for new players given the numerous businesses and properties required to access different missions. Consolidating these operations into a single central location would simplify the experience. Crew members could seamlessly manage warehouses and businesses from the HQ, eliminating the need to switch between a CEO and an MC role. This streamlined system would not only reduce the confusion but also foster a stronger crew engagement across all sessions. Moving on to something that has... Alright, there we go. That is my idea for how they should revisit the crews and businesses, because right now the crews are kind of irrelevant. They were pretty big back in the day. You know, you'd form your crew, you'd go out and do your little heists and all that before there were even heists. But I just remember the crews were just such a massive part of the game. At least for me and my friends, we were very crew oriented. We'd do everything together as a crew. I wouldn't even play games without people that weren't in my crew. But now with GTA Online, it doesn't matter if you're in a crew with people or not. You just launch up like a CEO or an MC, and that's how they do it. So I think they should have it where you form your crew, whether that be their system that they've already got in place, where, you know, you set up in Social Club, not that Social Club's a thing anymore. But I think if they were to have it where you set up your crew and it can be accessed across any server, so you don't have to worry about the restrictions of like, oh, there's too many CEOs in this session, you can't do it. You just own that business and that's yours. You can go there, you can launch jobs and all that stuff, but anyone across any server that are a part of your crew have access. So they can go in and they can be like, all right, we've got this warehouse, it needs like another 50 boxes of whatever that may be. So I'm going to go out and I'm going to do that. And they get like a little bit of money every time that they do that. And I don't need to be online at all. So my warehouse gets filled, you know, like an actual company, an actual crew. Like, you guys see it. CEOs of companies, they don't even go there. They don't even go to like their little factories that they've got. So these people would go out and do work, but it's not like they're doing that solely for the CEO's benefit. Yes, they would get a bigger percentage, but people would still be paid on an individual level. And then once that thing is full, the CEO comes in, or anyone else that's like higher up in the crew, like their commissioners and all that, and they'll be like, all right, this is full, we're going to sell it. So, you know, it gathers a bunch of people and then they can sell it together. And then whoever actually helps sell it, they will get some. And then the people that done most of the work, so say someone went and they just filled like 90% of it themselves, and then a few others done a little bit, they would get a very decent chunk, like a little bonus thing at the end of it. So imagine you're just playing one day and you're not even worrying about the warehouse anymore. You're like, oh, it's pretty much full, they're going to sell it soon. And then you just get a payment randomly. It's like, oh, 100K, whatever that may be. That's from your contribution to that warehouse. So I think they should do that. And then another thing I've been hating with, let's turn the music back on. Another thing I've been hating is that every new business that Rockstar introduced in GTA Online, you have to purchase it, and it's like your new center of operations. Like, I feel like the office in GTA should be like your central location where you can access all of your jobs, every single job that you have, and you don't need to keep buying new operations. Like, you still buy your warehouses and all that, and your arcade and whatnot, but you can manage them all from one place, I think, is what I'd like. Decent idea. I like that idea. Let's go. Ooh, idea. Buy a private plane in GTA Online. Private island, sorry, in online. That'd be kind of crazy, wouldn't it? Kind of reminds me of Assassin's Creed Shadows, where you have your own little hideout. That's an idea. That's an idea, T. Burton. I don't know if they'd do that, though. An island would be cool, and you could place your own buildings and stuff. That would be really cool. And you have to, like, invite people there, so it's not like everyone owns the same island. That's a really good idea. That is a really good idea with the island. Like, I would be happy if they just done it where you buy this huge area, which is your headquarters, and you can customize it. You can change out the furniture, place props wherever you want, because it's your own place. You can change the wallpapers, the flooring, anything in there you can change. Like, it's fully customizable. I think that would be sick. But yeah, whole island, that'd be even crazier. Blind Fury says, yeah, I don't think they would touch islands right now. Yeah, with Epstein. You know what? That's probably a good thing. I don't think they would do that either. That's a good point. People would 100% be recreating that island. Oh my goodness. Yep. All right. If the island thing, let's just say that's out of the conversation. I think that having your own HQ fully customizable would be sick. I have a feeling mansions between South Beach and downtown will be a prime expensive spot. Yeah, they're gonna be so expensive, man. Let's pull up the mapping project. Let's have a little sticky beak around. They kind of tested that business management thing with the mansions. Yeah, exactly. They've got that centralized location. They've got so much in there, and that's what I love. The mansion, the amount of things that are in there, it's like a consolidation of everything you've done in the game. You know, you got your little trophies room as well. That, to me, was amazing to like look back and reflect on everything you've actually got in there. It's got so much customization, sort of, right? It's got just like unique little things that are in there. It's got your podium spot for your vehicle. So of course I put my Banshee in there. That's a trophy, man. But no, I like that. And you can access, what is it? The master control terminal thingo, whatever that is. That is really cool. So yeah, I hope they do more of that and even more customization. Potential Easter egg for that island. I don't even want to say it. Imagine I say it and then that's what gets me in trouble. But no, I definitely think if we could have the option to make an island, people are making that island. Rockstar likes to push the boundaries. That's true. I think we'll definitely get references towards it. 100%. We will get references towards it. It's too big of a thing right now for them to ignore that. Let's just turn off these things on the side. I want to turn off the leaks. I don't want them showing up. But where are the mansions? They're all like in this area here, right? They're going to be expensive, man. They're going to be expensive. This place up here, Dexter Morgan's place has to be up here somewhere in Pelican Harbor. But I'm going to be one of the first people to find Dexter's place. If it's in the game, I'm going to make that a priority to go and find 100%. When the game actually drops, guys, what sort of content do you want from me? Because me personally, you guys know my channel, it's like very lore based, very research based as well. The content I want to make when the game drops are like Easter egg videos, like top 10 Easter eggs, and then, you know, next week it'll be another 10, and then eventually go up to 50 and then 100. They'd be cool. I love Easter eggs. I just can't do them on GTA 5 right now. It's already done. I thought about like making a video that instead of me saying top 10 Easter eggs in GTA 5, it'll be like revisiting GTA 5's best Easter eggs or something like that, because I could possibly do that, but like all these Easter eggs in the game, there's not going to be new stuff. It's going to be stuff that people have seen, so I just don't think that's very watchable. But when GTA 6 comes out, I am going to love doing Easter egg videos. That's what I'm excited for. Finding little things, like if Dexter's got any Easter eggs, there'll be a video dedicated to just that. Like, I could see myself posting a video that goes for like 2 minutes, how to find Dexter Morgan's apartment in GTA 6, and it's literally just me going there, bang, here it is. I'd love that. Blood Rainer says walking tour of GTA 6's map. That's another thing. You know, I'm sure you've seen it. The video of the dude that walks the Red Dead stew across the map. I'm going to do that in GTA 6. I'm going to walk across the map. The little time-lapse thing. We'll start all the way down here. Walk up here. Wherever it is. I got to do that. I'm keen for that. I'm with Rainer. Walk the map. Yes. 100%. Nah, Blood. I'll be the first because I'm the Bay Harbor Butcher. Let's go. Dexter fans in the chat. I love Dexter. That show was amazing. You guys watched the new one, Dexter Resurrection? That was good too. The whole situation is something Rockstar would make fun of. Absolutely. I don't see why they wouldn't. They would have to. Look up the Gianni Versace mansion pool that would be in it. I did. Was it Derek that was the one that was suggesting the Versace mansion in past streams? Because there's someone that has said that before, to go and look at that mansion. It's in this shot. Is it this shot? Go on. This shot here, and is it this building here, or is it further down? The Versace mansion is somewhere here. So that's in the game. Watched all the spin-offs of Dexter too. Yeah, I love Dexter. It was so good to watch, man. Honestly, I need a list of things to watch that are like set in Miami / Florida, because GTA 5, there's so many movies that are set in like Los Angeles, like heist movies and all that, and it puts you into that world of things. So for me, I want to like binge watch just a bunch of things that are set here. Like I want to watch Miami Vice. I've never watched like the original thing of that. I watched the movie, that was okay, but I want to watch the show of that. Dexter, I've already watched that, so I'm probably not going to watch it again. I'm not committing to that. Bad Monkey, I don't know if you guys have watched that, but that was really cool. Vince Vaughn is in that. I'm going to search it. Bad Monkey. Just going to grab this and put it on the side. Boom. Bad Monkey over here. This show is set in pretty much Vice City, man, and the Leonida Keys. So he lives on Key West, and he's like a detective, I guess. He definitely looks like Tommy Vercetti with the shirt. I love it. But Vince Vaughn, great comedy. Love it. But if you guys want something it's not peak, right? It's not the best show in the world, but it's just got some really good vibes about it. Like it feels Vice City to me. So I think if you guys want something to watch, this one's a good one. Let's play the trailer real quick.
On a scale from 1 to...
Gonna mute it. But look at that. That's Tommy Vercetti right there. He's back. Close enough, right? But, man, just the vibes. All the t-shirts. I need to get a bunch of, like, Hawaiian shirts, man. I need to. I'm just skipping through because I'm not playing this at all. And it's got scenes from... what are the islands called over there? I cannot think of the islands. But soundtrack as well. Really cool. I suggest you guys watch that. Oh, and it's Sav. I was saving this one for later. I'll quickly play it.
Use code BAB for 20% off gamer subs, guys. If you like clean energy, without all that sugar and energy drinks and all that crap, gamer subs are great. It's a great way to get energy.
All right, we've had enough of the gamer sub segment. I'm so sorry, boys. Wait, no, I was still having the map up here. Shirtless Jason content. Oh my goodness. Trump's golf course would be there. Of course would be there. He's got a golf course there. Bloodrainer, how do you feel about the new Trump Tower getting built up in the Gold Coast? I hear so many Gold Coast residents are flipping out about it. Me personally, I couldn't be bothered. I was trying to find Jason's house in real life in Key Largo on Google Maps today. No luck. It could just be like a made up location. Like it might not even be based on anything. Maybe someone's done it, surely. What's this? Here we go. This is what they've got on the GTA 6 mapping project. That's a screenshot from Google Maps, I believe, so probably not high quality, but that's about as close as they got for his house. Imagine the person that lives here is a GTA fan. I'd be freaking out, like, dude, they made my house in the game. And then imagine they get the interior down to like the finest detail, and like, how the fuck did they know that without going in there? Kid Colt, welcome on in, man. Welcome on in. No, you're not too late. We're still hanging out, brother. Dexter Butcher Morgan. Heard you're gonna pay me a visit. G'day, mate. How you going? I had dinner right next to the pool. Wait, which pool? Oh, the pool in the Versace mansion. There you go. See, I want to visit this place, man. I want to look at the real locations. I want to do a trip to the US. I want to go and, you know, check out the GTA locations. I want to see San Francisco as well, Las Vegas, and I want to finish up in Miami. I think that'd be great, but that is so much money, and it's money that I just do not have, man. I'm trying to survive out here, Black Lung. I'm dying. I'm not dying, but it's such an expensive thing to fly across there. But it's something I really, really want to do, man. And hey, if I do that, I gotta hit up some gaming conventions. I gotta go see Ned Luke when he's at one. Surely he's got like an America one coming up at some point. But that would be so cool. And I could meet up with people as well. That'd be cool. Upper Robin says, nah, mapping project is wrong. With the, with this, you think? It looks similar. It doesn't look spot on, but it looks similar. I think Michael's house is based on a real life house that got burned down in the Palisade fires. It did actually. It did get burned down. I remember hearing about that. I mean, if it actually gets built, I'll check it out. Yeah, I mean, like, close enough. I heard it's going to be the tallest one there, so that'll be an interesting thing to check out. Where are you guys most excited about going on this map? I'm just so fascinated by the Leonida Keys, man. I'm so keen on that. Grass Rivers, I think I'll have a brief little drive through, but I can't imagine myself spending a lot of time there. It'll remind me of like the Zancudo swamp areas, which I just don't care for too much. Vice City, of course, I'm going to love that. Port Gellhorn, got to check that out. But up here, I'm pretty excited to see this area of the map and what they're doing with it. I love it. The mapping project just coming up with this. Like, yeah, let's do a little cut in here. We'll do the water out this way. Like, they have no idea what's up here. But it's just funny to think, like, yes, we'll go up a little bit, curve it back down, when they have literally zero clue. It's just funny to think of. Ned Luke coming to Scotland soon. Got my ticket booked. I'm so jealous of you guys. You guys get all the cool things. I messaged him ages ago. I'm like, hey, man, when are you coming to Australia to a convention? He's like, dude, you got to let the cons know to invite us, man. That's real DM exchange we had, by the way. Already got the first 20 minutes of my screenplay done. 50 more to go. Nice work, Colt. Keep grinding, brother. And once you're done with that, you can start on my next video. Because Colt, I was starting it. I'm going to pull this up for you guys. You can all see it. Here's my projects, right? This is what I'm working on now. The history of Rockstar Games. But I hit a roadblock. Just maybe like a creative block. I don't feel like I can make a good video about it. So I don't know. I'm also demotivated because this video here, are the Red Dead and GTA universes connected? That flopped. I was expecting that to be my big video of the year. It hasn't done too well. And then every Rockstar Games studio explained. I thought that'd do a little bit better, but them two I really thought were gonna do well, and I got them out like within a week. But I don't know, when my videos don't perform where I think they would, I don't know, it takes a hit. It takes a toll on me, man. But I'm thinking we bring back short content as well. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I'm thinking about bringing back short content. Like, a lot of the big dogs are doing short content, and that's how they're continuing to grow. And I feel like my channel's getting to a point where it's starting to slow down a lot, and it's hard with no like new topics to talk about. So I feel like making some short form content, like little bite-sized pieces of things, like even just chopped up parts of my videos, I could do that, chop them up, put them into a short. I feel like I could do just to be able to get something out, because there are periods where I just don't feel like getting out main videos because it's just not interesting enough to talk about, you know. Colt says I should have done it sooner. The format and rules are quite easy to remember. It's pretty logic based. Derek says the Keys and South Beach. Yeah, I think we are aligned with that. I'm interested to see like this area here, like this little base thing that they've got going on. I'm curious to see what's going on here. What is this marker? In-game screenshot. Oh, okay. I didn't even know there were screenshots from this place. Okay, we got like a little prison thing out there. Trailer 1. Oh, trailer 1's taken from here. Okay. That's interesting. Jason is supposed to be poor, like that house would be 1 mil easy. It's so funny that, isn't it? Living in poverty, he's fixing some leaks. Well, in fairness, it's not his house. It's Brian's house, and Jason's allowed to live in there. Based on, like, the dialogue. I'd kill for Jason's house. It's in a good spot. I wonder if that place floods. It is, like, lifted up, so I'd imagine it does. You know, in Queensland, this would be called the Queenslander house. Isn't that what they're called? I think Blood Rainer, you'd know. The Queenslander, like their houses are lifted up because it floods up there quite a lot. I'm also curious on how they would do Disney World. I think they'll make things, but not kid themed. People are saying that they won't do that, but in GTA San Andreas, did they not have a theme park up there? So I could see that they could do it. Maybe just make it abandoned or something like that, or it doesn't need to be fully kid oriented. Like, you could still have random theme parks. Like, if it's based on Disney World, honestly, there's more Disney adults than there are children out there. Have you guys seen the videos where it's like these fully grown people that just act like children at Disney World? It's kind of cringe. It is not kind of, it's very cringe. Like, oh, I get to live out my childhood. Like, brother, you are 34 years old and you are wearing Mickey Mouse ears. You look like a weirdo. What are you doing? Am I too judgmental for that? I don't know. I just think some of the videos I've seen, they are pushing it a bit. Like, I feel like I'm gonna stop talking about it. Colt says, I also got my own video lined up, but I'll try to make some time. My man. Nah, don't stress. You focus on your stuff. I want to see you put something out first, man. I should be good. Alright, I should be good. Greg says, man, I can't wait for this game so I can start exploring the map and stand near where NPCs congregate so I can observe their behavior, movement, routines, etc. I want to see what Rockstar built for us. It was so cool in Red Dead. Just watching, like, walking through Valentine and seeing the NPCs, like, interact with the world. Like, you know, one of them be cutting a bit of wood and they pick it up and they pass it to another person. That stuff was so cool. I'm very, very interested to see how it goes with this game. That could be another video. Honestly, Greg, you're the head of writing. Well, not writing. Head of ideas department for my channel, I reckon. But a video just like what NPCs do in a day. You know, following an NPC for 24 hours in GTA 6. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Short seem ideal. Goes the average attention span of people today is less than a goldfish. I know, right? The only reason I stopped doing them was because I get in my head about it, because short content isn't that rewarding to make, whereas like a full video, I love making full videos. It's difficult, it's time consuming, I don't know, it's exhausting sometimes. But short content, it's not too much thought gets put into it, but they do typically do pretty well, but they don't retain viewers. Like, when I make long form content, I get returning people like you guys. You're in here right now in my stream. I get to interact, engage with you guys. Whereas shorts, anyone that does comment on my shorts don't typically return again, and I don't get to like build that connection with people. They just once off, comment, disappear, never see them again. Whereas I want to build like an actual community of people. I don't so much care about, you know, getting a massive number of subscribers. I just care about actually building a community with people. Even if it is small, I just like having that feeling of a community. I don't know. Am I strange? I don't know. Of course, I'd be lying if I say I'm not looking forward to getting a silver play button one day for hitting 100,000. That's like the ultimate goal. I do want to hit that one day, but at the same time, I really do care about building an actual community of people. All right. White Star, welcome on in. Red meat soon, brother. Plenty to talk about this summer. There will be heaps more to talk about. I have a big video I want to do, and it's, you know, everyone's made this video already. Everything we know about GTA 6, I want to make one of those videos, because those were the type of videos I watched in the lead up to GTA 5. And now that I'm a content creator, or I'll call myself one, Rockstar called me one, so I'll take that. I want to be able to make those sort of videos. And then I want to go into like all the little details. I talk about the tech, the AI systems, the NPCs, combat, and like the water physics, like, you know, that cool tech stuff that they've got in the game. I kind of want to get deep into that stuff as well, like on an individual level, with each video. Like, even talk about the activities that they've got, like basketball and whatnot. I think they will be fun videos to make. I've just held off from doing specifically GTA 6 content, because I don't want to burn myself out with it. Imagine I pump out all these videos and then we're in another content drought where I can't come up with new ideas, but then I've shot myself in the foot by converting completely to GTA 6. So that's why I'm still trying to do older topics, like, you know, all of the Rockstar Studios Explain and stuff like that. That's why I'm trying to do those videos in the meantime, but I feel like there's not too much of a demand for them right now. Derek says, so for a living, I consult agencies on how to grow, and short form 10,000%, 100,000% you need to do will get more people to see your stuff. All the platforms want reels and shorts. Yeah, I know. I definitely need to get back into it. I think later today, I'll probably spend a little bit of time. I'm going to start by chopping up a bunch of my older videos and posting them as shorts. I might do like 1 or 2 of them a day. But then I want to get into like a series of something. Like, a friend of the channel, Bookachers, he does very specific things. So I'm going to pull his stuff up right now and I'll share my screen. He's got a very specific niche and it's really cool what he does. When you think about it, they are boring topics. Like, he ranks random things like this, ranking every enterable store in GTA 5, ranking parking lots. Like, you know, they're boring topics, but he makes the videos so well and so nice that they're actually interesting and engaging. So I love his whole format there. I'm not going to go that direction because I don't think that's what my channel is. But then he's got his own short series, a bunch of them, like guess this vehicle in 60 seconds. And I think that's awesome. I don't think I could make something like that because obviously I don't want to steal his thing, but I need a series that I can keep doing, you know? I was thinking like going through Easter eggs in GTA 5, or like similar to what he does. Surely he's done it. No, not that one. Most expensive vehicle released in 2021. He's a very specific. I'm talking like maybe I could do the fastest vehicle, the fastest supercar, the fastest sports car, off-road car, like those ones. There's, you know, 10 videos right there just out of the fastest whatever type they are. I could do something like that. The best bulletproof vehicle, the slowest cars in every category and stuff like that, the best plane, the best helicopter. I could do something like that. But I just want to make some shorts that are somewhat easy to make so I can, you know, produce them in bulk. But yeah, I just got to come up with the right idea for it and something somewhat original. Greg says, furthermore, I want to test the limits of physics in GTA 6. Test the wanted system, test the NPC reactions to gunfire, explosions, etc. I can't freaking wait. Honestly, man, it's going to be so crazy. The amount of, like, small things that we're going to be amused by, it's insane to think about. Like, literally, everything you said there, there's so many small little things that we're just going to be doing and be like, whoa, did you see that? Like the explosions. I remember with the next gen version of GTA, like the current gen I guess now, when they updated the explosions, my holy shit, they look insane. They look crazy. So I was gobsmacked by that. There's going to be 10 times that in GTA 6. Colt says, furthermore, heretofore, forbearance. I've not heard those last two. A lot of those style houses up here. Yeah, there's heaps of them. I remember when I was up there, there's just so many. What if they have a zoo? A zoo would be interesting. It would be interesting. I feel like it could definitely make some headlines in the news with players going in there and shooting animals that are captive. I could see that happening. True, but then I just put my Banshee in display in the living room, build a nice ramp to get up. Let's go. Disney adults are a meme. Yes, exactly. The thing is, Disney is very, very Sue happy. Yeah, that's fair. So it would definitely have to be something completely different then, because you wouldn't want to be sued by them. Currently recording B-roll without knowing what it is. What is this B-roll? What do you mean, what is B-roll? B-roll is just footage that you can chuck in the background. Well, give me a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it. Let's go. Oh, you guys are talking. Jason needs those dudes from Valentine to help finish his house. Let's go. He does need them. His renovations. I wonder if this is going to be his, like, end game house. Like, is this where he's going to end up in the, you know, final mission? Is he still going to have this house if he lives? Like, it'd be cool to watch it progress. Maybe at some point it gets blown up or something, like, you know, there's a raid and then they shoot something through there and he needs to get out of the house and he gets a brand new one. I don't know. I'd be happy if he stayed in this house forever, but we'll find out. I really want to start a GTA 6 channel. Maybe one day you'll see something. Let's go. If you guys want to get into GTA 6 content, I suggest doing it now. Get in here, get your feet in the water, learn how to edit. It's an important thing. Learn how to edit, make thumbnails, all those key things you need to learn. Because when the game comes out and you're still like learning while everyone else is like going, it'll be very hard to keep up. Like me and Sav were having the conversation the other day. We said if we don't, you know, solidify our place in the community, we're even nervous that we're gonna be shown off, you know, when the game drops. Like, are people gonna care for us, like when we're streaming or making videos? When you've got like creators like, you know, TGG is massive, but you also have creators outside the Rockstar niche, like Aiden Ross. I know he wants to like do something with crypto in GTA, but you have Speed and all those people. Peanut, he'll be coming in. Everyone will be coming in to make content on this game. And if you're not in a good spot, it's going to be very hard to be noticed, you know? So me and Sav are both nervous for that. We're having a crisis. He was saying to me, I'm having a crisis. I'm like, dude, that was me yesterday. So it's funny how alike me and Sav are. He'll take 8 years then. Rank every fountain in GTA 5. I'm not doing the ranking sort of videos. I think that's definitely like his style, and I don't want to do that. Who's that character? Who's that GTA character? Like a Pokemon thing back in the day. That could be cool. And then, yeah, that's a good idea, Blood Rain. I could do something like that. Name the GTA character. And then, you know, name little things like they said this, or that's a good idea. I could put some more thought into that. I like it. I edit for a living, so I just need to do it. Yes, get into it, Derek. If you edit for a living, dude, why am I editing my videos? I should do unpaid labor and make you do it, force you into it. I'm joking. I couldn't force anyone to edit my stuff. I force Kid Colt to write my stuff, though. I don't really force him. He does offer quite a lot. We got a mutual exchange. He likes to write and tell these stories, and I like people writing for me. I'll make him thumbnails occasionally from time to time when he needs them, but I think we got a good little system going on there. Colt says, like, I got stock footage of Butcher's Creek, then I recorded a very noir-ish clip of John slowly riding a horse down the Braithwaite's property. I just wasn't exactly sure what it was. Like, you weren't sure what B-roll was? Is that what you mean? How many hours have we been on for? We're at 2 hours and 12 minutes. And let's have a look at the poll. Majority of people are saying about 120 gigabytes for GTA 6. I think that's fairly reasonable. I think between 120 to 150 is what I think it's going to be close to. 200 plus, I just don't see it happening. I think they're going to have a way to condense that down a little bit. Let's end that poll here. If you guys have got any more questions, I think we're going to wrap it up in the next couple of minutes here. So feel free to drop some more questions and we will read them off. What did we do for the goal? We got 5 out of 10 for the Dono Train. That was pretty good. And shout out to Greg. He carried that. He absolutely carried that. And if anyone else wants to go, feel free. Drop some. I won't complain. All right, let's end that. Where are we at? Derek says, I just want to go prone and have real gun mechanics. If we had that, it'll be great. I hope the gun mechanics, I'm fairly certain they will be, but I want the guns to feel heavier, like weightier. The bullets feel different. Like in GTA, it's just a laser, man. Like they light it up. They feel so light as well. I feel like they need to be, they need to feel heavier, pack more punch to them as well. And of course, I'm excited for the new sounds that they're going to have for the cars, for the weapons, all that stuff. The new sounds are what really like tie it all together, I think. Even if it's over 300 gigabytes, we'll still love it. Exactly. If it is like a huge file size, it's not going to be an issue for me, because I'm just going to delete everything else on the platform to make sure I got enough room for that. And, you know, I won't be missing any other games because I'll just be playing GTA 6, but 300 gigabytes is insane, man. What's the biggest game out there? What is the biggest game? What video game has the biggest file size? Ark Survival, with all the expansions, is considered to have one of the largest file sizes, often exceeding 400 gigabytes on PC. Is that true? Other massive storage-intensive games include Call of Duty, Modern Warfare / Warzone, which is above 200 gigabytes. My God. DCS World, I don't know what that is, with 1 terabyte plus. Microsoft Flight Simulator with 700 gigabytes of updates. That is crazy. That's not true. Right? Wow. Yeah, I don't know. After reading that, I'm conflicted now. Delta Force 144. Flight Simulators 157. But they do have a lot of content to be pumping into that. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe GTA 6 is going to be pretty big. I don't know, man. I don't know. I've deducted what B-roll could stand for by reading your own scripts. I just needed confirmation, but that's all right, man. Now, B-roll to me is like background footage. I feel like the B surely stands for background. If it doesn't, I don't know. I know there's like A-roll and B-roll. A-roll is like stuff that you're actually showing, like it's the main subject of whatever you're doing, but then B-roll is like less important to like actually fill gaps. Bav, what is your wild dream for GTA 6? Like, what would you like to see but think is unlikely? I want to see story mode expansions, and I think that is unlikely, personally. I think, obviously, a lot of us really are here for it and would love a story mode DLC. Also made a video about that if anyone wants to check that out. But I just don't see them going that direction with story mode content again, especially considering Dan Houser's no longer there. He's the one that loves creating these stories and writing and all that stuff. So without him, I don't see them wanting to create multiple stories. I just see them purely focusing on the online after the game launches. But yeah, I'd love story mode content. GTA 4 done it perfectly with the multiple perspectives on the same map. GTA 6's map is massive, and I feel like they would benefit from having multiple stories being told there. Like, you know, Jason, he lives in the Keys, whereas, you know, you could introduce a new character and they're from Port Gellhorn, and that's where they grew up and that's their life. So then you're experiencing a different side of the story. I think that'd be perfect. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't see them doing story mode content anymore. I hate saying that. I really wish they would. Colt says, but sometimes I doubt if I'm even a real writer. I've been rejected a dozen times now, but does that count or not? Look, Colt, you are a legitimate writer. You write videos for me. You write your own short scripts, so you're a writer. All you have to do is chuck some words on the paper and you're a writer, man. Like, I think you would qualify for one more than a lot of people. And one day, one of those scripts will get picked up, you know? And you will be writing for companies, not Bogan Bav. Derek says, nice talking, Bav. Message me on Discord. I have a great application for shorts, and I would like to pick your mind on GTA content. Absolutely, man. Feel free. Derek, are you in the Discord server? I hope you are. Anyways, hit me up in there, and we'll get talking, man. Colt says, dick him. I mean, pick his mind. Oh, my goodness. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's just gentlemen in here. We are wrapping it up. So thank you all if you've made it this far. I really appreciate you guys for hanging out. Thank you for all the donations as well. It has been a really good night, and I'm very thankful to have everyone supporting me tonight. So take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next stream. We'll be going live next week, the same time. I think this is our new thing. So I'll see you guys there. Bye.